celebrate with all of us together the beginning of the Christmas time, the beginning of Advent. And we put one word taken out of the prophet Zechariah for this, it's a watchword actually for this day. Rejoice greatly, O daughter Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter Jerusalem. Lo, your king comes to you, triumph and victorious is he, humble and riding on a donkey, on a colt, a foal of a donkey. Christ is coming to us differently than expected, differently than we might also think today and tomorrow. We can be always surprised. And to be surprised is something which we can learn together, and therefore music is also that help. Music is a help in order to open up our minds for something which is perhaps unknown to us, which is perhaps a surprising issue to us. So music is a help in order to get into the mood and to open up our minds for that what is coming. That Christ is part of our life and our darkness and our bright sides everywhere. Christ is coming, and this we are celebrating.
A warm welcome for me as well. I think you can all hear my loud voice without a microphone, but that's right, you can hear me. Anyway, a warm welcome from me and from the German Embassy. We kind of helped to organize this afternoon. After last year's concert was a big success, so we thought we'd do it again and make it bigger. That's why we have lots of choirs here. I see a few here. And I heard you singing, and I really much look forward to hear you singing later on. We also have a guest of honor, which is the Honorary Consul of Austria, Mr. Milan Djordjevic. Please stand up and wave. And it is quite hot in here. I think we should start and begin straight away. Thank you so much for coming.
Dominus, Dominus, Well, greetings all. I'm the Austrian Honorary Consul to Zimbabwe. And naturally, I want to speak about an Austrian contribution to the celebration of this great holiday. And that is the famous carol, Silent Night. It is considered an Austrian national treasure, and it's free. No copyrights are introduced on that, but it is prohibited to use it for commercial use. So traditionally, this song is sung on Christmas Eve, not before, not after. But it has become a universal carol which brings all people of all congregations, languages together. So how did this come to be? The lyrics of this carol were written in a desperate moment in Europe after the Napoleonic Wars in 1816. The author, Joseph Ransmore, was a pastor of the church of St. Nicholas in the picturesque village of Oberndorf by Salzburg. The post-war disaster affected all of his congregation, and he was overwhelmed with assisting the villagers in managing the consequences of the war. One cold, snowy evening, after he attended to a family, on his way home, Pastor Joseph stopped to admire a beautiful, serene winter scene in Austria. And this inspired him to write the lyrics, which are now so well known. But the story does not end here, as his poem was shelved for another 2 years. And fate made a turn because the organ at the church of St. Nicholas was damaged just before Christmas Eve in 1818. Some blame it on the proverbial church mouse. Others say it was rust from a previous flooding. But whatever it was, it brought to light one of the most famous Christmas carols. Because Father Joseph desperately needed a carol for Christmas Eve midnight Mass, which was only hours away. And with the organ out of function, he hoped his good friend, a school teacher who also served as the church's choir master, would set music to the poem he wrote 2 years ago. And one of the many amazing things about this carol is that Franz Gruber composed the Stille Nacht melody for more in just a few hours on that December 24th, 1818. A romanticized effect of this carol was described during World War I, when the opposing parties stopped shooting at each other and sang Silent Night on Christmas Eve, all in tune, but in different languages. So the story of Silent Night is not just a story of how a song was created. It's an ongoing story of humanity which captures the core values of humankind: compassion, commitment, inclusion, and respect of diversity. The same values, I believe, that Martin Luther Church subscribes to. In an ever-changing, smaller growing world faced with different challenges than the beginning, humanity is questioning its purpose and is confronted with the struggle of identity. But the mentioned core values still apply, leaving open pages to add to the story.
we light the first candle on the entrance tree for the Adventskranz, as it's called in German. You can see one Adventskranz here in church, and one candle is lit. And if you have a look at the pictures, there's a very nice Adventskranz made out of fir tree, and that's what it's traditionally made from. The wreath consists of 4 candles and branches of fir, as you can see. And until Christmas, every Sunday, we will lit 1 more candle. So before Christmas, we have all 4 candles lit. Also, especially for children, it's quite important to have an Advent calendar. You can see an Advent calendar there on the picture. It's the countdown for the children. Because every day, for 4 weeks, they can open a window in the Advent calendar and they will find a piece of chocolate every day, which is a special treat. On the 6th of December, we welcome Nikolaus, and Nikolaus Day. On the night of December the 5th, children clean and polish their boots and leave them outside the door before going to sleep. And if they were nice children, not naughty children, the next morning they will find their shoes filled with fruits, nuts, and sweets from Nikolaus. They better behave. Who knows, maybe Nikolaus comes to Zimbabwe as well. So as you know, the magic of Christmas markets has spread all over the world. But the origins of Christmas markets can be traced back to a German-speaking part of Europe in the Middle Ages. A few thousand Christmas markets are held all over Germany each year. On the Christmas markets, you find lots of food and also mild wine, which is called blue wine. This Christmas beverage is sold in ceramic mugs and is considered vital in beating the winter chill, because it's basically wine, red wine warmed up with several spices, like cinnamon and oranges. Very nice. The Christmas Stollen, Weihnachtsstollen, is a traditional German Christmas cake, and it's delicious. It is a cake made of flour with fruits, chopped, candied or dried, nuts, spices added to it. The Stollen is then sprinkled with powdered sugar. And then there are the traditional German Christmas cookies. Recipes are copied all over the world, and there are hundreds of different recipes. So no Christmas without a Christmas tree, which is called Traub. We'll see a Zimbabwean version of the German Christmas tree here. So the German Tannenbaum fir tree is usually put up and decorated on Christmas Eve, the 24th of December. It is usually a fir tree which is decorated by the whole family with tinsel, glass bowls, straw ornaments, and sometimes even sweets. A star or an angel tops the Tannenbaum, and beneath the tree, a nativity scene might be set up. Christmas Eve, most German families, Protestants, all Catholics, and even those who are not regular churchgoers, attend a church service just to feel good with such a special time, and have the candles and the magic and the Christmas here. So enjoy Christmas here, enjoy this pre-Christmas concert, and thanks very much again for coming. Given unto me.
I want him killed. All is wrong. All is right. Love your friends in moderation. Glory, difference, so tender and mild. Sleeping heavenly peace. Sleeping heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds came, led aside. Glory stream from heaven afar. Every horse sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is
So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for singing, performing, listening. It's really wonderful.